All right, I'm the flat rate master. And well, does history keep repeating itself for you? Maybe it's time to go a different way. I'm going to use the Hoochie Mama example. She dates guys out of prison, bad boys. They cheat on her. They do drugs. They steal from her. They leave and rinse and repeat. The next guy cheats on her, steals from her, leaves her, etc., etc. And they still choose that same kind of guy. Not making stereotypes, it's just reality. Another example of that is a technician that goes to work for a crappy shop. And they complain, I keep going to work for these crappy shops. And, he moves from shop to shop to shop. Maybe you choose better shops to go work for. Or make yourself more appealing to those better shops. Because chances are, if you can't find a good shop to work at, it's probably a little bit you. Let's be honest. Let's look at mistakes shop owners make. I can't find good technicians that could fix a car. Okay. Maybe you need to change how you advertise for technicians, if that's all you can find. Because I can find a lot of excellent technicians. You just can. They're not, they're not run-of-the-mill technicians. You're going to have to pay them. But the fact is good technicians are out there. But you got to have to learn how to attract them. And that's where a lot of shop owners don't understand why they can't attract good technicians, is because they keep doing the exact same method. Fire up Indeed or whatever the case may be for that shop. They don't realize that, wait a second, I'm doing the exact same thing and getting the exact same results. Maybe I should change my ad. Maybe I should change where I advertise for this position. Maybe I should do something different. It's funny because you'll hear shop owners talking about advertising, and they'll have hyper analyzed their advertising and going, well, I'm only getting this response from this advertising, and I think I should shift it over here, which is more effective. And they're hyper analyzing stuff like that, but then struggle to find technicians, and they do no effort whatsoever to find good technicians. They just kind of put an ad somewhere that is probably copied and pasted from somebody else's ad. And they wonder why they can't find technicians. Now, granted, there's a lot of crap technicians out there, and the vast majority of the applicants are going to be crap, but it's just something to point out is learn from your mistakes. Chances are, if you're getting no good candidates, it's you, not them. Let's look at it as from a technician making similar bad decisions. Technician gets on the tool truck, buys that huge banging toolbox, puts it in the shop, doesn't have any tools, so he has to go back on the truck to buy tools, and then the cycle repeats because, he didn't buy any tools, so now he needs more tools, and he's just, even though he's making good money, or she, they're in a huge amount of debt, and they're struggling to pay regular bills because, they made poor decisions, and they continue to make those poor decisions over and over and over again. All right, so example, shop owner is visiting another shop, and he talks to a technician that was just on vacation, and he makes a comment and something to the effect of, back at this hole. And that's how it's presented in the Facebook post. And there's no context to the conversation. There was no additional information shared, but a bunch of shop owners were fire him, he's toxic, and but you don't know the context. He might have actually been sarcastic, or he might have been joking. In that context, he might have walked through the door coming back from vacation and got hit with a crap ton of crap. We don't know. There was no additional context. But most of the people labeled him toxic without that context, which says to me, most of them probably have a toxic work environment. Because if they're that quick to point out he's toxic, get rid of him, they probably cycle out a toxic employee every couple years because, well, there's toxic people and there's toxic environments. Me and my ex-coworker are perfect examples. I'm happy as hell now that I'm not there. My coworker that was also let go for toxic behavior, even though he was never toxic the entire time I was there, he just wanted more work and to make more money by billing more hours, but I digress. We're both extremely happy we're not there anymore. When I talk to him, he's all excited and happy to go to work. But if you're cycling out a toxic employee every couple years, which my old shop did, every couple years, they cycled out a couple toxic employees, whether they left of their own accord or not. Honestly, there's a lot of culture problems at my old shop, and they will never be corrected as long as people are still there. And they're all at the top, so they're not going anywhere. But anyway, if it keeps happening over and over again, it's you, not the employees. Unless you keep finding toxic employees and hire them, but you figure you'd have learned better by now then, right? Right? Oh, I guess one way or another, history repeats itself. Can't be your fault at all. But I digress. Hope you found this video helpful. As always, thanks for watching. I am the Flatratemaster.